Water struggles have become a legacy that people pass on to their children. I know that's certainly been the case in our ohana and in many others as well. But we're hopeful that with the return of stream flow to Na Wai Eha, that this can be, the latest in the ripple that will create a wave that carries forward for many generations yet to come.
John, this is clearly an emotional day for you. Talk about your feelings right now.
It's hard. It's been 10 years. It's been 10 years and 4 months. We filed a petition to amend in-stream flow standard June 25th, 2004. We've been fighting this battle since then, contested case hearing through the Supreme Court, winning, and finally a settlement with the parties brought this to today. It's been a long battle. We're not done yet. We have another 1,000 feet to go for connectivity. Where the reduces 1,000 feet from the intake, so we got another 1,000 feet to go. So the battle's not over, but we've come close to 5 miles, so we'll keep trucking on.
Today, with the restoration of stream to Iao, is a huge step forward, not just for Hui o Na Wai Eha, but for the larger community, in Maui County and beyond. Although we're grateful and excited to have water once again flowing in our stream, there is a ton of work that remains to be done, both here in Iao and in the rest of the streams of Na Wai Eha, especially Waikapu, to ensure that we have continuous Malkatumakai flow to support the whole range of beneficial in-stream uses necessary to really give life to our water code and state constitution.
Without water in the river, you can't have any stream life. You can't grow taro, you can't grow sweet potato, but whatever, if there's no water in the river. And that was, and the old maps show LCAs all the way down to the ocean, all through this. I have the map that shows all the LCAs, the Montserrat map, 1882. LCAs both sides were all the way down. So without water, like our sign, with no water, no life.
Hela nui no keia. It's a tremendous day. This marks not just 10 years of legal battles, but also probably going back even 20 years for the fight for Native Hawaiians to restore the streams from Mauka to Makai. We know that there's other work to do in the future for other lands and other water pathways, but I think this marks a tremendous moment in our history, because the legal groundwork that it laid in the justification of restoration of the water becomes a legal precedent. And as a result of that legal precedent, it'll build upon for other cases in other communities like East Maui. We know of a number of situations on Kauai that are going through a very similar situation, as well as on Hawaii Island. So the coming together today is Hela Kupayanaha, a very spectacular day to celebrate, not just for the people, but really for the Aina. Without the water, our Aina cannot live in a healthy environment and ecology. So it's a day also for the Oopu, the Hihivai, the Kalo, and all that is abundant in the stream life, but it also connects to the kai and what it will do to restore the marine life right at the Muliwai. So it's a great day.
Of course, Waiahole set the precedence, 15 years ago, but this is, again, this is more water involved in here, from what I understand, Waiahole. This will set precedents for other communities, Big Island, Kauai, or whatever, to get the restoration. The West Maui is coming up, I think, so it's a big deal. I think no question about that.
There's a tremendous significance anytime water is ordered restored to its streams and communities of origin. Na Wai Eha is just the latest in a long line of community struggles to return public trust resources to public management and control. We are excited to see what will happen in East Maui and in many other communities throughout Hawaii.